Hey, you guys. Today I want to talk to you guys about the 3 steps that you need to take to go from unhealthy to healthy in any relationship. Sometimes we hear relationships and we hear men and women, husband and wife, fiance, boyfriend and girlfriend, and it can literally be any relationships. There's all types of relationships. There's boss and employee relationships, there's relationships at work with employee, there's grandparents, there's fathers, there's mothers, there's sisters, there's brothers, there's all these other types of relationships, even with the kids, that people kind of bypass and miss. So there's all these other types of relationships. And I'm going to tell you guys how to move all of them, except for the kids, that takes a little bit more work, from unhealthy to healthy. The first step you need to do is you will need to make a decision. You guys, you got to decide. Is this relationship important enough to you? And are you willing to change? Ask yourself that, because I had to. Number 2, you need to stop and get awareness. Something that happened to me was, my fiance would always say, oh, you never apologize. And I always be like, boy, yeah, I do, move out the way. Like, I would ignore him. Until one day, me and my sisters all sat down, and we were all talking, and my older sister said, you know, my husband would always tell me I never apologized. And I just got awareness like, wow, I don't. And my other older sister was like, that's the same thing my husband said too. And you know what? I got awareness that I don't. Y'all, I looked and I was like, you guys, I don't do it either. And he's told me that. And I just ignored it completely. I didn't have enough awareness in myself to even monitor myself to see or observe, like, maybe I'm not even apologizing. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. And while we all talked, we figured out what we were doing wrong and we figured out why. And we were open to changing it. We talked about how we were going to change it. What is the solution that we're going to get? Number 3 is you are going to need to do it first. It can start with you. It really can. And sometimes it needs to. People don't understand is, well, sometimes what happens in vulnerability is we think, the reason why we don't do it is we think, oh, they should do it first. Well, I'm waiting for them to do it. And we never stop to think, well, maybe the calling is for me to start it first. When you do it first, when it's done, period, your needs are going to get met. I understand. He did it. She did it. They messed up first. But what's going to happen now? We have to understand that we are both losing. Nobody wins in this. The calling now is on whoever's watching this. You need to decide, you need to get awareness, and you need to start, like today. Okay? I talk more about this and go deeper into this on my free Relationship Saturday classes. It started at 8 a.m. and 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think that's what it's called, PCST. Don't quote me on it. So if you want to come, and I have another one at 11 Pacific Standard Time. That's what it is, Pacific Standard Time, if you want to come. Okay? I love you guys. Choose healthy. Bye.